Good afternoon, hello, it's Daniel. This is a TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today's another day of triathlon training. Another dual training day is the plan. Lunchtime, run time, and it is absolutely freezing. If you're in the UK, you can empathise, or somewhere colder perhaps. It's really dropped cold this week. It's about 4 degrees Celsius right now, but dry. It's actually pretty good running weather, to be honest. Now you might notice I've got some headwear. Indoors on the bike, I wear sweatbands all the time. They're such a good training hack for me, I think. I've never used them on the run. And over the last few weeks, I've seen my classic B-roll shot in between this lunchtime run where I lift my shirt up and wipe my forehead in super slow-mo. And that's cool, but is it? Actually, it's annoying because my forehead's still getting a bit sweaty and sweat running down my face. Why wouldn't I just wear a sweatband? Now, the ones I've got are bright blue and say send it on them, so I just bought off Amazon just some cheap, thinner, just black ones, and I'm sure you'll agree, both stylish and practical, but function over form if it works. I'm happy with this, it works, and with it being cold, also does stop my forehead being so freezing when you start off, so just running hacks left, right and centre. I'm running in tights as well today, the first time since this time last year, but I can only find one pair, and these don't have pockets in, so I've got to carry my phone for music and this. So I need to source some running tights with pockets. If you've got any recommendations, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, gonna get this run done. I actually feel okay. I gymmed last night. I thought I was gonna feel it in my legs this morning, but I feel okay. So let's get it done. Run done and dusted then. I'll leave the stats on screen. My calves are a little bit tight today. I was doing some calf raises last night, so obviously that's from that, but it's all getting towards getting stronger and preventing that injury risk, isn't it? Sweatband works perfectly. I still feel like I'm out of habit, just like going to lift my t-shirt up and touch. I'm like, no, you don't need to. And I know that the people of my local area are very grateful for me not lifting my t-shirt up anymore, so long may this continue. Right. Afternoon at work to tap out, and then evening ride time. I've just got to be relentless. Some of these days might feel like exactly the same thing, but it's all building towards where I want to be. Let's go. Okay, evening ride time, just getting ready to get on the bike. One of my main focuses at the minute is diet, both in terms of what I'm eating, how many calories I'm eating, all of that. Trying to slowly chip away, slowly and consistently lose weight week on week, and it is going okay. I'm a few weeks in now, a long way to go, but it's going all right. Liz does so much for me, both behind the scenes and on the scenes. And one of the things she does is she plans out what we eat every week. So she'll make we call it the menu, so the daily list of what our evening meals are, and she does probably 90% of the cooking, probably 95% of the cooking. So I wouldn't be able to do what I do training wise without her doing those things. I'm really grateful for her doing it, and I don't know, pay her back in all the ways, giggity. But what jobs do I do that she doesn't? I brought the bins in early. Right, but tonight, right, Tuesday night, and I won't ever moan about this to her face. I mean, Liz, if you're watching this video, this is semi a joke. Tonight's evening meals are basically a full English. Sausage, bacon, eggs, hash browns, mushrooms, tomatoes. I'm having an English breakfast on a Tuesday night, living the dream. But what I do is, I'm logging everything on MyFitnessPal, so I've logged all today, and I'm looking ahead. So before I go and train, I know, right, okay, what's my evening meal? What's it going to include? Am I going to have any snacks after that? So that I know how much cycling I need to do, basically, to give me the right sort of numbers at the end of the day. So just knowing that is a big help. But I just thought it was funny that I'm having an English breakfast on a Tuesday night, but I guess that's what you do in your 30s, isn't it? You do what you want when you want. So thank you, Liz, for the meal plan. I might remove that one next week and have something else in its place. But I cannot moan because I didn't ride this week. So anyway, let's go and get on the bike and do quite a bit of cycling with that in mind. So I'm nearly an hour and a half in. I'm calling it there, an hour and a half. My legs feel pretty smashed. Running 2 days on the trot, 2 rides, like it is hitting me. So I did a group ride and I dropped off the back. Liz came in yapping, post-work yap, as she normally does, which is fine. And while we were yapping, I got dropped off the back of the group, and 2 people dropped out to tow me and a few others back on. It took a while, but we got back on, and I didn't worry about just pushing hard for a few minutes. Thought, well, it doesn't matter really. And then when I got back in the group, within a few minutes, for some reason I just like eased off the front of the group by accident somehow on some rolling section. Didn't pay attention to the barrier and got booted out. So all that effort by those people, a bit in vain because I got booted out anyway, but I appreciate the help. But yeah, it's going to be a good ride this. I'm feeling pretty good. To say that I'm tired and doing a fair bit of training, I actually feel good. So I think you just got to feather the throttle, not go too deep. Like, I'm looking ahead to the next few days. Yesterday was a big day. Tomorrow I'm not going to run. I'm just going to ride, but I'm going to try and do a longer ride in the evening. So not pushing too hard tonight means I can do a bit of a longer ride. I don't just mean in terms of intensity. I mean, with me only doing an hour and a half, I can get off the bike, have tea with Liz at a reasonable time, spend the evening with her, and then it's sort of okay that I'm probably going to be in the garage for most of tomorrow evening, because it's a constant game of give and take, isn't it? And I do plenty of taking, so I should probably cut that bit out about a fry up early on, but now it's come round. I'm actually looking forward to it. I love a good English breakfast, so right, let's get the last few minutes done. Okay, so ride done and dusted. I'll leave the stats on screen. I'm making this a bit of a thing, by the way. When I've done a really quite mundane ride, I'm going to come here and try and big it up in front of my achievements. An hour and a half, normalised power 252 watts, average 241, average heart rate 125. Says my maximum heart rate was 171. I don't think that was quite the case. I think that was a heart rate glitch. 2 minutes at 390 watts, 5 minutes at 336, so 6 minutes at 337. So some nudges there, but again, I felt like I was really within myself. I think I'm now 6 weeks back into training post rib injury, feeling back to where I'd expect to be, and that's good, that's motivating. The trick is to try and motivate yourself when it's not going to plan, because then it will come good in the end. So I'm enjoying this whilst I feel good, but I'm preparing myself that at some point of this winter I'm going to feel like I'm banging my head against a brick wall or not making progress. And if you're in that situation, just know that the training you're doing isn't futile. It will be adding to your fitness and at the very least your mental health as well. So I'm going to end today's video there. That is it for today's training. Really happy with that. Looking forward to a day not running tomorrow. Hoping my legs feel a bit fresher, and then I'm going to try and do a longer ride indoors tomorrow night. So I'm just thinking, why not? If I'm not going to give it a good crack this winter, when am I going to give it a good crack? The last few years has felt like, right, this winter's the one, this winter's the one. But I feel like this winter's the one. So make it the one for you as well. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock, where I won't even be a bit more tanned. Sorry about that.